Got some quick thoughts. So I was supposed to meet a couple of friends out here at 7 o'clock. First off, my apologies. I woke up at 6:45. I didn't get out here until about 7:25, 7:30ish. So next time. But I'm glad I came out anyhow. Decided to break away from my normal routine of immediately finding some trails, going down to some water, and I walked the some of the paved walkway. Passed by a lot of people, gave them the salute, king, queen. Um, and then I heard some water like rushing, so I decided to come off the path, come off the walkway. And lo and behold, a new spot that I have not. It's my first time finding out about it, like the first time discovering it, or not even discovering, just meeting it. But had a couple thoughts. Something popped in my head. That which does not kill you. That which does not kill you. That which does not kill you makes you strong. Think about it for a second. We are made up of air, water, earth, and fire, which we could say is the sun, heat. So wouldn't it make sense if you want to feel better, to get out in some air, earth, water, and sun or fire? We tend to look at ourselves as just body parts. You know, I want bigger arms, or I want a flatter stomach, or even here, I want to think better. I want to, I'm depressed. Why not just jump in the pool where it's all here? I mean, the gyms are closed anyway, at least for now. There's a show I kind of watch. Well, I used to. I don't watch so much TV anymore. Naked and Afraid on the Discovery Channel. Nah, they blur a lot of stuff out. What I love about the show is you have, like, the people going in, the couple, or, the contestants, participants, are generally very confident, sure of themselves, almost arrogant. Like, oh, I've done tours in Iraq. I've been a survivalist. And so they take this couple or these participants and they stick them out in the middle of nowhere, in the bush, the jungle, the near desert, naked. They're allowed to take one item. I think each one's allowed to take one item. And they have a map. And they got to stay out there, I think, about 21 days, something like that. But it's always so humbling because things they weren't even expecting, such as too much moisture to light fire, or they brought the wrong items, or thorns, or ants. It's the small things, not necessarily the big things, that remind us that we're still part of it all. But on that note, as I was walking this morning, I couldn't help but notice there were people still on their phones, their AirPods in, listening to music or audiobooks, and those aren't bad things. But have you ever stopped to wonder maybe the sounds of nature, water, birds, the wind, can be healing? I mean, think about this. Have you ever seen that documentary by Morgan Spurlock, Super Size Me, where he put himself on a diet of McDonald's for 30 days? Water, salad, everything had to be from McDonald's. If you haven't seen it, I highly encourage you all to go out and take a look. It should be on Netflix or Hulu or one of those platforms. But before the 30 days was even up, he got his stats and vitals checked in before he started this thing. Healthy. Before the 30 days, his doctors were telling him he should quit, stop what he was doing, because his liver was starting cirrhosis. Like, he was a heavy drinker. He was literally dying, killing himself. Now, food and water and those things are supposed to sustain and give life. But if you can't even make it 30 days and your body's shutting down, on the flip side, Naked and Afraid, and that movie Castaway, Tom Hanks. 30 days on pretty much nature, what you're able to get from nature, and yet you live. Your body strips away, eats away, discards what it doesn't need. And yes, you may be reduced to your bare minimum, maybe skeleton, but if you are able to become connected with the nature around you, come in harmony with the nature around you, you will live. And you're actually healthier than when you went in. Maybe a little malnourished, maybe just a little bit dehydrated, but in most cases you found a water source. But in Castaway, he was there for a few years. You still live. On a spiritual note, if you think about it, prophets, moms, enlightened ones, artists, you seem to find those moments of clarity, enlightenment, inspiration when we have detached ourselves and separated from the masses for a time. Think about it. You want to understand, Jesus, upon him be peace, was a carpenter and a shepherd. Muhammad, upon him be peace, was a shepherd and lived out in the desert with the Bedouin, was raised. Miles Davis, separated from the big city, went out to the Midwest, to Kansas City. Boom, came out with his album. And I believe Joan of Arc wasn't working in the city when she had her inspiration of who she was. So maybe there's a pattern here, do you think? Maybe during this period of shelter at home, social distancing, again, this could be a tremendous healing opportunity, but only if we take advantage of it and get the message. Beyond the negativity, the universal medicine, maybe the universal message. Get out in some nature. We are multi-dimensional entities made up of air, earth, water, and fire. That was just it. Part of the healing journey, healing path. So I am very, very thankful that I came out and took a walk today. And I encourage all of you, my brothers, my sisters, my queens, my kings, find some time, if not today, maybe this week. Just take a walk. Actually walk off the beaten path. By yourself, or for safety, whatnot, take someone with you. Or take a walk. Spend a few minutes outside. Like some studies show that sun gazing, or at least walking out on a sunny day, is great for depression. I think we could all use a little bit of light. I love you all. Love each other. Till next time, be blessed. I'm gonna kick my shoes off. I'm gonna wait in this for a little bit. Until next time, my friends. Peace.